very, very questionable. I know, this is going to be a no spoiler zone, but if you know, you know. You watch Daredevil, Sam? You know what I think? You know how, like, they had to, like, they started shooting the show, like, they were doing a little, like they realized the show wasn't working, so they, like, scrapped it and, like, streamed it. I think the decisions that they've made regarding the characters that they decided they wanted to bring back and, like, the storylines that we're getting, I think what we saw in those first 2 episodes, I think 70% is what they originally shot for the original show. Yeah, it's like, I'm sorry, Cherry, but like, you're no Brett Mahoney. It's real Coffin Baby versus Hydrogen Bomb. I mean, well, it's Daredevil. There's always gonna be a new love interest. I'm sorry. I looked at the screen and saw Marth Ices, and just a shiver ran down my spine. Goodbye, strange alien matter.
Yeah, Ice Climbers are not gonna have a fun day today, I'm afraid. But I mean, to be fair, like, you know, a lot of characters who get Ices, you have to play so methodically just to
throwing out affairs.
Not hit combo. Oh, listen to that mash.
Listen to that mash taters. Hello, Kevin Robot. We're getting Kevin Robot on the mic.
One moment.
Up. We're getting Kevin Robot off the mic. What are we fetching here? Oh, we're putting our earbuds away, I see.
Okay, game 1? Is game 1?
It is, yes.
Tism.
Throwing. Gotta miss that ice breath. Is that what it is? Ice breath?
It's called Frost Blast.
It's Superman ice breath.
Yeah, for some reason Superman has ice breath. I actually don't know why.
That's something that people often forget because it is such a weird ass power.
It's funny. So
it's a real golden age of comics thing where it's just like we're just gonna give him like all the fucking powers.
Laser eyeball, fly. Also, so in Superman 64, which is an infamously bad Superman game, which I actually think it's a little bit better than people give credit. That game was pretty like rushed in development, I assume, because the way they did like his super speed was he just did his walking animation like really fast.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, the thing about that game was there's missions where like it had really awkward flying controls. And you had all these missions, and you'd fly like this instead of like
he's doing peck flies.
Yeah, you'd like break by it made no sense, and you have to fly through all these rings, sort of like a classic video game mission. And then and it's pretty tight timing. You have like 40 seconds to get through these rings, and then after that, you have to like do the mission, which is glitched out like hell. Like you have to like stop a plane from taxiing into a car or something. And thing is, which is really hard to pass. And if you fail that, you have to start over and do the rings again. Anyway, that's Superman 64. I did skip one level with the cheat code.
My favorite Superman superpower, which is real, is he just had, at one point, just had the ability to create a smaller version of himself that he could just send out like a familiar. And in that comic, people like the little Superman more than the real Superman. He gets jealous and sends little Superman to get killed. We're talking about Superman right now because talking about Marth Ices is just too painful.
Superman, I like in the movie when Lois Lane gets like crushed by debris, so he like flies around the Earth backwards and makes it spin the other way, and it goes back in time.
Yeah, it makes no sense, but that's kind of how they thought of trying to travel back then.
Also, yeah, Superman in the movies, he like does he do this in the comics? He like flies into space and just listens to everything. Is that in? He does it in the movies, the live-action movies. I don't know if he does it in the comics ever.
I don't know.
He just does it in the movies all the time. Even though I don't think sound waves would actually make it to him in space because of the vacuum. But clearly that's...
Well, it's like
he does
near space, you know? Like the ISS... I don't know, the ISS is near space. But like there's like that area where like you're not actually in space.
The exosuit. I mean, he does also literally have superpowers, so there's some leeway. Ice breath. Well, I think Ices do it out of their hand, so...
They say chill on me.
Bowser does a fire breath out his mouth.
Yeah, but he's a bit of a dragon, so it makes sense. You know.
One thing in the comics, they say like they made his Superman costume from like his baby blanket, which
Yeah,
was
his
like
mom made it for him. That's the
Martha Kent made it for him, but it's like an indestructible like suit. So I don't know how she like tailored it, but you know, whatever. I guess she had some crazy ass sewing
It's
machine.
imbued with mother's love.
Yeah, she had a kryptonite sewing machine. Also, Superman is powered up by the yellow sun,
Yeah.
which I don't know. Have you ever seen like the old Superman like cartoons, like animations that are
No. Are you talking about like those?
like 1940s, I think?
Hold on. Sorry, I got to sneeze real quick.
No, apparently they're like huge budget and they're pretty like really well animated for being from the 1940s. Anyway, check them out. There's one where he's like, they're like essentially you know what rotoscoping is?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like early good rotoscoping. Well, there's always been rotoscoping, but it looked good. There's a video of him like punching a laser. He's like punching a laser. I'll show you. I just have to show you.
He's power shielding the Falco laser.
Essentially, but he's like more like he's trading punches with them. There's a death ray.
There's always a death ray, isn't there? Are we gonna make it back? Shy Guys are being an issue. Oh! Can't.
His looks kind of corny, but you have to remember it's from like the 40s. So like, is he like?
That's like fucking sick.
Yeah, no. Apparently it actually did a lot of influence on like anime even. But it's.
That's like awesome. Holy shit.
I mean, this looks like anime stuff. I mean, okay, this is some looped video with some meaning, but.
Sure,
Anyway,
that's not like interpolated.
Huh?
Like interpolated. Like so looks smooth.
like by the uploader?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. I forget what FPS animations usually are. I think they're
24. It's always 20.
No, animation is sometimes less than that.
Well, like it's always 24 frames per second, but like they'll animate on 2s and shit.
And 2s.
2s or 3s maybe.
Did you ever see the movie Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
That is.
You should watch that
I
one.
haven't seen it. I should.
It's really good because it made it in 1994, I think.
Yeah, that's what's his face? Fucking. Oh my god, why am I forgetting his name? Forrest Gump, Polar Express.
Zemeckis?
Yeah, Zemeckis. It was made by Zemeckis.
Robert Zemeckis.
Yeah, which makes sense because like all his movies are like he's trying to do some like crazy shit with like the editing.
Yeah, but that movie's cool because it's before there was actually zero CG in it because it's kind of before CG was really like a thing.
Yeah.
But it's actually like some of the most convincing like
We need more movies
person
like
talking to green screen thing. Because even now it looks pretty bad when people are like talking to a giant dragon or whatever. They're like looking through it. But anyway, they had to figure it out in 1994. That movie was really hard to make though.
We
Anyway,
need more movies like that.
ambitious movies that aren't $500 billion or Star Wars or whatever. Or anything. I mean, indie movies are interesting, but
Yeah.
I don't know. What brings people to theater? Everyone saw like Wicked. I'm like, why is everyone going to see like Wicked? Like, is that really like the movie that's like gonna? I don't know. Whatever. Everything's just like epic Disney. The most epic Disney movie yet.
You're what is it fucking called? Neja.
What's that?
It's like like Neja 2. It's like this Chinese movie that's just suddenly become like the highest grossing movie just like ever.
I'm guessing it was huge in China.
Huh?
I'm guessing it was huge in China.
It was huge in China, but it's huge here too.
I see.
And it's like apparently I haven't seen it, but
Is
it's
it animated or live action?
It's animated, but it's now like 7th highest grossing movie of all time.
Wow.
Which is funny because like usually it's like America is making all the big blockbusters and like
Yeah.
they do huge in China. It's very seldom the other way around, where China makes a huge.
Yeah, no. A lot of
blockbuster.
movies in the U.S. are low-key, high-key made for like Chinese audience. Like,
Oh, hell
have
yeah.
you ever seen any of the superhero movies where they just randomly have some like Chinese actor, some like
Yeah.
Chinese like
It's like the Transformers movies.
yeah, there's some like random like Chinese like model or singer or
Yeah.
something who like
Like we don't know who it is, but
Yeah.
like, but
they're pretty like shoehorned in.
it's
like,
like
okay.
their version of like Jason Statham. Or, like
Except
where,
not even.
or like he's just in a bunch of international movies as well.
Oh, I see. But it's like I don't know who some random singer. It's like because they're not even like really actors, which is like and they're in like a foreign movie. It's like I'm trying to think of like an American actor who's randomly in a foreign movie. Like he's not even an actor,
The Rock, fucking.
but he's actually an actor. I don't know.
What's his
Anyway,
name? Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
He's in a lot of like weird Russian movies because he's like a puppet for the Kremlin for some reason.
It'd be like if they just put like, I don't know who.
I love how we're not talking about the game at all. But honestly, do we want to talk about Icy's Marth?
I could, but
You could probably because you have actual knowledge of the game, but I don't have knowledge of the game.
it's always funny whenever commentary starts. They're like, so what do you think about this matchup? It's like, oh man, like, I don't know. And then people just say the same talking points over and over. It's kind of like, okay. 200% Sopo. Or whatever. You know, Slug's really cracked against Marth.
I am forget Slug is.
Yeah.
Everyone calls him Hugh, so like I know nothing about the man, but I hear whispers.
Legends. Well, he used to live in Philly, I think. I mean, he used to go to Philly tournaments. I assume that means he lived in Philly or nearby, but now he lives like an hour away or so. Oh.
Oh damn!
I wonder if that was input by Travy or not. I don't know.
Oh,
Edge guarded by Nana. Rough.
hate to see it.
People used to go Marth against Icy as like a counter pick. The Lady Icy's have actually been doing pretty decent against Marth. I think ultimately it's like basically even. I think Marth actually should win though. Oh,
Bonk.
that's one of Icy's like better top tier matchups overall. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. Is it? Okay.
I love when they do like the
Oh.
opposite facing freeze.
Yeah, they do that.
It's like
if you're standing still.
it's
they
like
do
a
that.
real like it's like a Saturday morning cartoon like Care Bear sort of thing.
Yeah, it's like if our
like-
powers combine.
Yeah.
I've got your back.
And you've got mine.
It's like
Freeze power.
Captain Planet. You ever-
And then Popo goes, "Don't do drugs, kids."
Okay, really random movie. Have you ever heard of the movie called Brigsby Bear?
I definitely heard that name before.
Yeah, it's kind of like a parody of Care Bear, kind of. Imagine there's a kid who grew up in like a bomb shelter all his life
Yeah.
because his parents were like pretending it was the apocalypse,
Yeah.
and all he did was watch this like Barney type show,
Mhm.
and he thought it was real.
Mhm.
And then like when he's an adult, he like leaves and realizes, oh wait, there is like a world out there. It's not like
That's
the air is not toxic.
sounds very.
It's an art movie. Yeah, Kyle Mooney is the main actor.
Kyle Mooney. Damn.
Yeah, have you heard of him?
Yeah, Good Neighbor.
Yeah, like a YouTube guy. Yeah.
Then he went to SNL,
Yeah,
where
SNL, like-
they drained his soul.
Yeah, so he made the movie's recent-ish. It's pretty. It's okay. and the dad is Mark Hamill.
Damn.
I forget who the mom is though. The mom is someone cute. Anyways, it's a Marth. It's 2-1 Marth.
Just keep faring. Just keep faring. Just keep faring. It will eventually hit and kill.
That's RNG.
Oh damn, we're getting pummeled. We're playing whack-a-mole.
So in the middle of the stage, Nana does a random throw. I think it's like 1 in 3 she does a throw. So well, there's three. Or I guess there's 4 throws. Yeah, so 1 in 4. I don't know though. I mean, I'm sure there's more nuance to it. I think you can theoretically re-grab F throw or down throw, but you have to like react. So I think it's like 1 in 2 at best that you get the re-grab.
Sorry, I just
You
got
play-
eepy.
Yeah.
Very eepy for a moment.
Sleepy? Is that sleepy?
Eepy, yeah.
Oh, I haven't heard that.
Damn, aren't you a millennial?
Weren't I grew out of my generation.
You're now Gen X by proxy.
I've become Gen X. No, I mean, I'm born in 1996, so I'm basically late millennial.
Mm,
But I identify more with like the millennial generation than I do the like Gen Z. You know, which is
yeah.
fine. Because I'm the youngest sibling of 5, so like,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. And things I feel like generational differences, like
they're
They
less,
kind of accelerate.
they're less significant these days because it's like
I
is that what you're
was
gonna
gonna
say?
say the opposite. I was gonna say like being born 1970 versus 1980 is not that crazy, but being born like 2000 versus 2010 is like really big difference. IMO.
Well, that's what I was trying to say. Like, or, well, I mean, like you're saying like differences within generations, right?
No, I just mean like a 10-year age gap, a 10-year birth year difference is like the younger you are, the bigger like. I don't know. I just feel like 1980 is not that different from 1970, but I feel like
Yeah.
2010 is very different from 2000.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
say. It's
yeah.
like
And not just because like oh they're like younger, so like relative. It just like literally just like your life experience will be pretty
I know.
different.
yeah,
For, if you're born like 1800 versus 1810, I think there's
Yeah.
no difference.
yeah, yeah. That was what I was gonna say. It's
Like
like
shit is accelerating.
it's like the different like generation of like talking about generations as a whole is kind of
Yeah, there's no
moot
like
point
okay
these
everyone
days,
stop having kids for 2
because
years.
because like Gen Z, like we all talk about Gen Z as though this homogenous thing, but like the differences between like me and my little brother are 5 years apart. We're both Gen Z, but the way he grew up was just very different from how I grew up, just because the technology.
Yeah, what year
is,
was he born?
He was born in 06, and I was born in 01.
Yeah.
Because like I was born, like I was born into like a world of VHS and DVD, and then like
The tail end of
I
it,
was
yeah.
there when YouTube was created. He was there. He was born into a post-YouTube world. So like the way he consumes media, the way he like just uses technology is different.
Is his attention span fried?
Kind of.
Oh. Anyway, last talk. I was like talking last talk about the game. I think this is Marth wins the set of things, so let's see what happens. I see
A
spin
lot of
shield.
shield. A lot of Palino playing over here. Oh,
Okay,
that's a good hit. Come on, Zach.
Not dead, but this is. Oh, it is dead. Well,
Damn.
backer strong.
Are we not done? Is that?
That's
is
2-2
it
now. That's 2-2 now. Yeah.
Oh my god, I feel like this is going on forever.
Final Luigi.
I am so sweaty right now.
Get your steps in today.
I think I did. I didn't get them in last night because I thought I was going to be able to go on the treadmill, but I was kept away.
All right. Treadmill beckons me.
Yep, we got the steps in already. We're chilling. I thought I was going to be out by 8 last night, but they didn't let me go.
I met someone and I said, "Oh, where'd you grow up?" And they said Bucks. I was like, "Huh?"
Yeah.
I said Bucks. I said, "Oh, like." And they
Bucks
said
County.
Bucks County. I was like, "Oh, okay." I just never heard the Bucks on its own, but now I know.
Yeah. I'm a
would-
Bucks baby.
You would say Bucks? Like, would you ever say that? Just Bucks?
Yeah, I do. That's what I said.
Okay, where are you from? Bucks. Bucks sucks.
It truly does, though. They're like, you need to understand, looking at my home count, like on election night, I was watching Pennsylvania, as everyone else was,
Yeah.
and just watching my home county just ever so slowly
red avalanche.
creep away from 50%
The bad
towards
the bad
Trump's
way.
favor. And I was just like, why the fuck are we like this? You need to understand,
Does Bucks County get like more? Does Bucks County touch? Is Philadelphia also a county? Is it Philadelphia,
Philadelphia
Does
County.
Bucks County like touch it?
Yep.
And
they're
then,
adjacent.
but then it keeps going like north.
Yeah.
Does Bucks get more Bucksy as you go farther north?
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. As you go deeper into Bucks County, is it more like I don't know?
Like conservative?
Yeah, or like rural, or like, or is it all even at the?
It's all pretty suburban. Like,
I know other counties are probably more,
yeah. rural.
Bucks than Bucks.
Bucks is very-
Because I'm guessing some people commute to like Philadelphia from there.
I mean, I did for the longest time.
Yeah. But I'm sure as you get, Pennsylvania's freaking huge, so.
Yeah. Yeah, but Bucks is weird because it's not like Appalachia. Like, it's very suburban, but people still fly Confederate flags, which makes no sense. Because like we were part of the Union.
Oh yeah. So they're like extra.
So like we know what that really means.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we went up to Smash Valley in January,
Yeah, I was there.
I was saying like Zach, if strangers ever come up to us, hide. And like as we're approaching the house we were staying at, someone was flying a Confederate flag, and I'm like, oh no. Why are they like this?
Was that in Bucks County or no?
No, it's in Elk County.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's probably farther away, right?
Yeah. No, it's in Appalachia, in the mountains.
Oh, so that is Appalachia.
In,
Ish, closer.
In, like, towards State College. This is Smash Valley.
Yeah,
is what I was saying.
Oh, was it past State College or?
It's a little past State
So it's like
College.
far. Okay, so it's more towards Pittsburgh.
No, it's like north. It's more closer to Erie.
I see.
I shouldn't be saying where
It's
we
fine,
have the
whatever.
fucking house.
What's the address? Look for the house in Erie with the Confederate flag. Just the one.
No, it's not our house. No.
The one that, anyway,
Oh, with my grandparents, it's only a matter of time.
back to the game.
Back to the
Oh, this is going poorly all of a sudden.
Marth is smooth.
Dead off the top. Alive with a double hit. Sword versus hammer. Can't be sleeping. His last stop. Bay caught me slipping. That's what I would say. Ever seen that meme?
Sorry.
Stop.
I'm being a dick.
Wake up.
I'm being a dick.
Wake up. It's
I'm being a dick.
2025.
People make fun of Luigi matchup, say it's a snoozer, but I mean, every time I see a Hoborg set, people in the crowd are popping the